The Vanishing Ode Egiluz. The streets of Antwerp were nearly empty that October night in 2013. Neon lights flickered against wet cobblestones, and the muffled bass of a nightclub pulsed faintly in the distance. Among the shadows, a young man in a grey hoodie and a checkered scarf stumbled forward, his breath clouding in the cold air. His name was Ode Egiluz, a 23-year-old computer engineer from Spain who had come to Belgium chasing opportunity and found friendship, belonging, and, on this night, danger. Hours earlier, Ode had been celebrating his friend Kevin's birthday. The club was alive with music, laughter, and endless rounds of drinks. By 4 a.m., the night blurred into fragments. Shots at the bar, strangers on the dance floor, promises of just one more. When Ode finally left, he was drunk, disoriented, and alone. What happened next seemed like something out of a cursed fable. CCTV cameras captured Ode wandering down a side street when a man emerged from the darkness, lunged, and tore his wallet from his pocket. Ode staggered but kept walking. Minutes later, 2 more men rushed him, stealing his phone before vanishing into the night. 2 muggings in less than 10 minutes, an absurd twist of fate that left investigators stunned. Yet, even after the attacks, Ode pressed on, weaving through the city's empty streets. By morning, he was gone. Kevin awoke hungover but relieved to be home. His relief quickly turned to worry when Ode failed to answer texts or calls. By the second day, panic set in. Friends plastered posters across Antwerp, while police scoured CCTV footage, retracing Ode's steps. The trail led north, toward the River Scheldt, but then dissolved into silence. Weeks passed, the city searched, nothing surfaced. Ode's disappearance became a haunting mystery until his story went viral. Across Europe, people rallied. Poets wrote verses, musicians composed songs, and even Cristiano Ronaldo wore Ode's image on his jersey. The case became a symbol of tragic chance, of a young man swallowed by the night. 2 years later, the mystery unraveled in the most surreal way. Antwerp's famed Badenboot, a floating nightclub with a massive swimming pool built into its deck, suffered a structural collapse. The pool sank into the river. When cranes finally hauled it back to the surface, workers froze. Wedged beneath the pool, hidden all this time, was Ode's body. Investigators pieced together the final moments. Drunk, injured, and lost, Ode had wandered too far north. He likely tripped into the river, where the current dragged him against the Baden-boat's pool structure. Too weak to fight, he drowned just feet away from revelers who swam above him for years, unaware of the tragedy beneath. Ode's story is not just about a disappearance. It's about bad luck colliding with vulnerability, about how a city's nightlife can turn from vibrant to perilous in an instant. It's about the haunting irony of surviving 2 random attacks only to be undone by the River Espel. And it's about the way strangers across nations felt his absence so deeply that his name became a rallying cry.